Sorry about that. I was a little late. I had to go out and make sure my ride didn't leave. So they dropped me off today. I couldn't get my doors open. So I don't get, those that are married, you understand what I'm talking about. I don't get the garage. So I have to park on the street. So anyway, go ahead. No opening statement. You guys just fire away. James?
What is your major takeaways and feels about?
Well, that we won the game. It was a great weekend. It wasn't our best game. We, 27 turnovers, obviously. We kept them in the game with that. I think we, shot ourselves in the foot a little bit, but we continue to rebound well, continue to make stops when they need it, and we get a win. So at this point, we're going to take them.
The confidence-building factor, starting 0-3 in conference play, getting 2 wins over the weekend. How important is this weekend moving forward?
Well, it was great. I mean, I never worry about what our record is. We've won all our games at home, and we've lost the 3 on the road against 3 really good teams. So we're kind of right where I figured we might be at this point. Not where we hoped to be, but where I thought we might be. And this was important. So every win for us at this point is big.
When that is tied for the most turnovers in your tenure, and it's most in 8 years. And they do lead the league in turnovers, so it's going to be high, but that's exceptionally high. What about what they were doing defensively with that pressure was just giving you guys problems there?
Well, they always put pressure on us. We just kind of made uncharacteristic turnovers. We've been taking care of the ball well up until now. I don't focus on that. We won the game. So if I have 50 turnovers and win, I'll take the win. They don't take that away from you because you have a few extra turnovers. Yeah, we've got to do a better job at taking care of the ball. We didn't have Kennedy Williams tonight. She was hurt. If we didn't need her, we weren't going to use her. And so you're taking a ball handler away. We're running Grace Van Slooten a lot at the point tonight. And that shows you where we were at. So, and against a team that, feeds off turnovers. So I consider it a pretty good job.
Sammy has been 0 for 12 from 3, and she hits 2 huge ones there and pivotal ones. What are you thinking when on one hand she's alone in the corner and you want her to take the shot, on the other she had been 0 for 12 for a while? So
she makes them in practice. So, we have confidence in her, and she was open, and God bless her, man. That was really cool. I think it says something about her character. So she's missed all of them on the year, but stepped up with confidence and made them. And I'm sure her teammates are going to say the same thing, that they have confidence in her. So I'm really happy for her. That was and our family came up from Texas. So, I know it's not this cold in Texas, and it was nice to see her do so well.
How much do you think her being a sponge last year has kind of prepared her for moments like this?
Well, I think it helps. I think anytime you're around a team and you have, any kind of experience, it's good. But, I'm happy for her. I thought our bench did really well. I thought Sarah came in and did a good job. Priscilla in a few moments did a good job. I just thought, we hung on, you guys. I wish we would have finished a little stronger, but in the end, we did hang on. So, yeah.
In terms of medal and finishing there, specifically from Grace Kelly, because I haven't had a lot of games like this where it's that contentious all the way down. But it's 52-44. She gets the offensive foul. They score another 4 straight, and it gets within 1 possession. Yeah, it could have gone the other way. You called her out to prevent it from going the other way. But she makes all the free throws down the stretch. She makes a big bucket for you. When you needed a closer, when you're looking for, and she's your best player, but you're looking for that. You got that.
Yeah. First real close game we've played in conference anyway. Yeah, it was great to see, great step up. And like you said, the free throws, the fact that we're getting to the line a lot, I think is a real positive, you guys. We're continuing to be aggressive. And and I think for confidence wise for Grace tonight's good. I'm sure she is, pumped about how she shot the free throws.
Yeah. Second time in 4 years, this bizarro setting of an
NBA. I know. The only thing we were missing today were the masks, right? Yeah, it was kind of odd. And the cardboard cutouts.
To be against this particular team where a lot of people usually turn out for this particular
Yeah. No, I think we had the biggest crowd of the year the other night, Friday night, after a win. I was expecting and hoping for a big crowd today, and unfortunately, that wasn't the case, but the safety of our patrons is far more important. We have an older clientele, so to speak, and that ice is can be really tough. But yeah, it's unfortunate because they would have been treated to a great game by two really good teams. They're just a couple of possessions away from being 5-0. So that's going to prove to be a good win. They've had 5 close contests, and so they're more equipped to play that kind of game. But I was really proud of how we stayed composed.
What are some of the challenges of playing in an empty gym, and how did you counteract that today?
Well, one of the challenges, you can hear everything I say, and that's not always pleasant for anybody. And the referees heard a lot of it tonight too. So, that's the tough part. You can't claim that, that was somebody else or that was muffled or whatever. They can hear clearly what I was saying. And then just the juice in the building, you get a stop or a couple of big shots. Sammy, if that was the crowd was here and Sammy hits those threes, the place goes crazy, right? And then that might propel us to a better defensive stance. So, it's just, it's a little bit surreal, but, we experienced it a few years ago up here in the Northwest. I was wondering, did everybody in the country go fanless that year? It was just us on the West Coast, right? Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. But you guys were really happy, man. I don't even know who we play next, but it doesn't matter. We're going to enjoy this today and maybe even tomorrow, Martin Luther King Day. So I don't think we have classes, so I think we might even give the team a well-deserved day off.
About playing another game in the future?
No, I haven't covered that. Yeah, I haven't covered that. I mean, if you're going to pick a place to play, Tucson's a nice place. So we'll see. And I know Dee and I have had some competitive run-ins from time to time, but I think we still both really respect each other and like each other. There's a kind of a wink and a nod on some of our antics, but I think she's doing a great job. I told her after the game and her husband before the game that I think she's doing her best coaching job this year. They have had kids leave, they've had injuries, they're down to 8 players, and she keeps them competitive. Like I said, they are a couple of seconds away from being 5-0 in the best conference in the country. So, and I do want to give a shout out to JR. I'm really happy for her. That was a big win for them. And, she's like a daughter to me and really happy for her.